Hello, and welcome back to AntsGamingSuite. This is your host, Anthony, back with another Genshin Impact video. Today, I am going to be doing a Battle Pass guide. In order to unlock the Battle Pass, you have to be AR 20. But first of all, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like and hit that subscribe. But anyway, let's jump straight into it. There are two sections to the Battle Pass. There is the free one, and then there is the paid one. So Genostic Hymn is the paid one, and then there's the free one, which everyone pretty much gets. In order to unlock the Genostic Hymn, you either have to pay the advanced one, or you can pay the normal one at $14.99 AUD, or I'm not too sure what the price is in USD. However, if you do decide to purchase the chorus one, you do get a bonus level 10. The whole purpose of the Battle Pass is to be able to unlock at level 30 here. Personally, I'm still waiting. One of the reasons why everyone wants to purchase or get to level Battle Pass 30 is because you get an amazing 4-star weapon. And the 4-star weapon, you can essentially use it if you don't have any other good 5 stars or any other good 4-star. But 3-star weapon is just as good. So these are the 5 weapons you get, one for each category. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below, which one are you aiming for? For me personally, I think I'm going to go for the Claymore here. But anyway, there are several options for you to be able to unlock Battle Pass XPs. The first is the daily missions. Daily missions are fairly simple. First things first is you just log in and get 120 off the bat. Furthermore to that one, you do have the other option, which is complete 4 daily commissions. In terms of the completing 4 daily missions, you should be doing that regardless, alright? The daily missions are fairly simple. You get 4 missions throughout every day on a daily basis, of course, but if you look at the XP, you get 250 XP to your venture rank, 250 XP, that racks up to 1000 AR, experience point, which is a hefty good amount of. And if you think about it, you get 40 primo gems. Look at that, 40 primo gems for you to save up for your next role. Amazing. But at the same time, it does add a lot of value to your battle pass as well, so you should be doing this anyway. The next one is mine 10 items. This is probably one of the easiest things you could ever do. If you go to Stormterror layer, there's a whole bunch of ores there. But here's my little secret trip. If you go to Mount Azong and you fly all the way to the very bottom, there is an amazing little cave down here. If you go down to this cave, there is already more than 10 that you can mine. And how easy is that? To be careful, there is a little monster there. Another quick tip for you guys is if you guys already have an expedition, you can simply claim it and bam, that's 10 right there, easy as that. But anyway, let's jump into the next one, which is the weekly missions. Alright, moving on to the next part, there we do have Forge 20 items. This one's fairly easy. If you've been mining your ores, make sure you go to your craft person. You'll be able to create these majestic enhancement ore, which is perfect for your weapon. So make sure you guys do that. And those are a good way to level up your items anyway. Cook 20 dishes here. My advice is go to the general store. Purchase all the ingredients if you can afford them. Go to the cooking stove and process these food because you're going to need salt. You're going to need jams. You're going to need a whole bunch of things to make other special dishes. They give you attack bonus, and all this kind of bonus, man. There's too many bonuses today. But anyway, 15 domain challenges, fairly easy as well. You have 120 raisins to use here. You can essentially get this done in 3 days. If you think about it, you have 120. Each domain costs about 20 raisins to use up. So that's about like 6 runs, It depends on where you are using it, whether you're doing it on the hypostasis boss or the domain that is your choosing. Spending 500k more is going to be the hardest part. This is going to be relating to artifacts, upgrading your weapon. These all add up over time, so be patient with this one here. Completing the Wolf North challenge is fairly simple for 675 XP here. All you gotta do is kill the guy and that's it. Simple as that. You can do him the storyline as well, but just once off is all good. The wolf does respawn every week, so make sure you do it. It's a good drop rate, I'm telling you. Good artifacts. Moving on to the next set of tasks you gotta do is 10 elite opponents. These bots consistently spawn across the map here. You have Nemo, you have Electro, you have Pyro, you have the Ice, you have the Oceanet, and you have the Geo. Those are the 6 ones that you can farm in terms of elite, and regardless, you're gonna need them anyway because they are for your ascension materials. So my advice, make sure you farm them. They are pretty straightforward and you only need 10. So moving on to that one, Stormterror, once again, similar to the wolf one. If you guys haven't really done it, make sure you do it. It's just do it once off, you know. You can save your 40 resins later on, later into the week. So just get them out early and done in early in the way. And, you know, 675, that's a huge bonus to your battle pass. Leylines here, this one's a little bit tricky because you do have a limited amount of resins here. It depends whether you've farmed all your materials already, but there is two options. There is the blue and there is the yellow one. If you want to have experience, do the blue one. If you want to have more gold, do the gold one. And the gold is all scaled based on your world level here. So for me, I'm getting 44,000. Level 3, get 36,000. All right, here. This is going to be the hardest one. Mondstadt and Liyue local specialties, alright? Okay, so let's get it started here. For me personally, getting these specialties will depending on what ascensions I need, but there are hotspots for me that I prefer to go to. So for me, I like to farm, you know, Kalia, small lampgrass, wolf hooks, and the philanome mushrooms, if that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, so those are the things that I like to farm here. And these things kind of take over time because, you know, once you farm them, you got to wait at least maybe a day before they come back or a few hours. I'm not too sure on the exact time frame for these respawn, but they do come back, so make sure you always farm them. My first spot where I typically go to is Wolfendome, right? So Wolfendome has a whole collection of small lampgrass. It has wolf hooks. It has a small batch of Kalia lilies. These are all perfect. You know, you'll be able to grab at least 30 to 40 specialties in one run here. A lot of the small lamps are batched together under the tree trunks. You have Kalia lilies near closer to the coast or in water lines or, you know, waterfalls. See right here, for instance here, there's 3 here. Sometimes there's 4, sometimes there's more. It just really depends on the location. More ores for you guys if you need to mine the ores. That is a great location as well here. But with the wolf hook here, you do have to go to the scrubs, okay? Once you go into the scrubs, you'll be able to, you know, pick them up a lot easier because they're hiding and it's really difficult to pick up. It's very hard to see the blings and whatnot. Another favorite location for me to be able to pick up a lot of the specialty is going beneath to the water pond here in Springvale here. This is another good run here. There is a whole bunch of, you know, small lampgrass here, Kalia lilies, and the pea mushrooms. Which are fairly often used in essential materials, and they do get very costly at a later stage. So my advice is always farm them whenever you see them. You know, you'll thank me for it, you'll thank yourself for it, and that is my advice. So this is the pond that I was speaking about earlier, Springvale. There is a whole bunch of Kalia lilies that you can pick up for your ascension. Alright, next is Liyue specialties here, okay? There is only a handful of things that I need in terms of this area here, but there is 2 that I highly recommend for you to target for. One is I'm not sure how I'm going to pronounce this, is Jayun Chili. Jayun Chili is really good here. You can go to this area that I've specified here. There's essentially 7 branches here. 7 times 3, that's 21. You're pretty much a quarter way done to the Battle Pass experience here. There's a location to the bottom where I've just picked up. There's a location towards the top here with a mob here, which is fairly easy. And if you go to a little further down back to where you were here, there is 1 tree here. There is another bunch, or there is another batch of 2 actually, just right where I picked earlier, but they haven't respawned for me. So, you know, that's 7 right there. Easy as that. The other option is to farm core lupus, alright? Is it called lupus? Did I pronounce that right? I don't know. But that is the item. I'll show you a quick location where to go to farm core lupus because they will add to your specialties. And, you know, they are ascension materials as well. Okay, for you guys to find the best location, my advice or my tip is to go to Mount Hula. Mount Hula has a whole bunch of them, right? They're scattered pretty much all over this island here. You can farm at least a good handful between 10 and 15 or maybe more depending on how your spawn rate goes. So this is the place to go to farm them. I don't typically farm these a lot because I don't quite need them at this stage. But my advice, if you do need them for a certain character or a material, this is the place to go. There's a whole bunch of other ones as well. So you know, my advice is use the Genshin Impact map. It is a very helpful map for you guys to use. I will leave a link in the description down below as to where you can go, but you can just search Google that one up. You know, it's pretty simple, straightforward. Other than that, that is it for Raisins. You do have the whole Raisins ones, not the whole Raisin, the whole Battle Pass in terms of doing your Spiral Abyss. You gotta do 50 wishes, you gotta spend 5,500 original resins, and there is the event one. The event one is gonna be ending tomorrow. If you guys haven't already done that, you may have still time to do that, but that is all up to you. You don't have to spend any resins on that. You can just simply, you know, pick up the task and make sure you guys don't reset your resins, but you can reset your resins spending 50. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out.